Is that the long dark over?
What?
Finally.
Oh, welcome back to another episode of Larps and Tarps, everybody.
Woo!
Whoop, whoop. And it's time for Pre Larp.
Pre Larp.
Pre Larp, Pre Larp.
Sesh.
I'm joined as usual by the effervescent Chloe,
Bitches.
the enigmatic Morgan, the incredible Kerry,
Hey!
and Tom.
Hooray, I'm the best.
Yay.
That was too loud.
Why are you the best? What has decided that?
Because I don't need an introduction to make me special. I'm just Tom.
He's definitely one of a kind.
You are unique, yeah. But yeah, welcome back to Larps and Tarps. It is, of course, Pre-Larp and our first Empire episode this year. We're all very excited. We are sure that you are very excited as well. We're going to be discussing our plans and everything that we have arranged for the winter solstice. Who wants to kick us off? Who's got the most plans?
Probably Morgan.
Morgan, what you got ready?
I've been fairly busy in the last few weeks prepping. Emma, who's been on the show before, prepping her dress. So I've been kit making for that. I've also made myself a new velvet surcoat, which should be good to go as well. So that's been my kit prep. Which I think I've been quite I've also ordered some fabric to make a new under tunic. I think I've been quite conservative with my kit prep, given that I'm, full. This is going to be my first full year as a noble.
You say you've ordered some fabric. Does that mean you haven't made it yet?
Oh, yeah.
So are you planning on making that before E1?
Yeah.
When is it coming?
Hopefully Tuesday.
Ooh.
Okay, so you're going to make it Wednesday?
Yeah, well, I
tunics don't take too
I
long
once
to put
made
out in a day.
once made a velvet what's the word hooplanard like the night before an event, and I finished at 4 a.m. I have every faith.
You know
it'll be
what?
fine.
He's just going to be on cruise control in the van, stitching away.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, I'll be driving very, very sensibly. But yeah, so I've been quite conservative with my kit making there. In terms of stuff at Empire, there's not been a whole bunch of wins yet that have been super relevant to me. There has been the Earl of our house was name dropped in a skirmish. So Lady Lordine Dulac
Drink.
has got a skirmish assigned to her, which is to go raid a Druge. What's the word? Like a caravan of goods. So that's something we're probably going to be jumping on. There's a load of stuff going on with the Ravin and the Barons and all sorts of drama around that.
Not have any opinions on that, can you?
I couldn't possibly have any opinions on the.
You are the most neutral man of all time.
Yeah, just don't check the list of people who supported the Ravin. But yes, so that's going to be really interesting to see how that all resolves. So for those of you that don't know, one of the armies of Dawn, the Griffin's Pride, has been marched against the Ravin, who are a group of foreigners that have a bit of territory in the Barrens. And that is because because they were designated foreigners, that is technically a crime, it is technically murder. So there's going to be lots of drama and court cases and all sorts of stuff around that.
Yeah, so it was one group from Dawn fought against them, and then other groups from Dawn came to their defence.
Yeah,
right?
so it was quite unprecedented in the game, but a general took their army and did something illegal. And PD were like, there's a bunch of people that have been trying to do stuff on the other side of that, so they put a downtime option to go help save them.
Yeah,
so
I think Navarre and Varushka lost some troops over that as well, I think.
Well, I think that's contentious, but because there was the battle in Thorunin where Isaila's dance and the Iron Helms were destroyed.
Yeah.
Because there wasn't because it was overwhelmed. Some people
Dawn was
argued
distracted doing other things.
Some people argued if they'd had support, it wouldn't have happened. But it's contentious.
Dawn's too busy fighting itself.
Actions have consequences.
Yeah, but that's gonna be really interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing how that resolves.
I'd say big shout out to PD to kind of keep everyone under control with how the RP is.
It's going to
gone about in this way.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. There's a couple of Discords have been, the Dawn Discord specifically has been very like, don't talk about this because it gets very heated very quickly. So I hope everyone involved in the plot is nice and normal and remembers we're all just playing a game. and it's all going to be fun and games. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that resolves.
I'm just going to go up to Dawn, put a chair there with a big bucket of popcorn and just watch.
Yeah, the trials will be interesting, I think. I might try and go see the trials. But otherwise, I'm just excited.
Trials?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, because 16 people have committed the crime. So
Only 16?
Well, so it was the general and then... Oh, maybe 17, because it's general and 16 military unit captains are going to be arrested for it.
Did only 17 go
17
to wipe out the mine?
The general and 16 MU holders.
Okay.
So it's obviously it's an entire army.
And then how many roughly went to stop them?
Oh, God, the list is pretty long.
Okay.
I think there was a representative from every nation went.
There was more people went to stop them, wasn't there?
There was, but it doesn't, because like any number of military units in the face of an army is never going to stop it. So the battle was more a case, if you read the wind, it was more a case of saving the Raven rather than destroying the army.
Like damage control.
Yes, exactly. Making sure they've got a standing.
Yeah, I didn't contemplate it like that as a whole army against
yeah,
X amount of military
like,
units. I suppose.
like it's 17, but it's like one of those is an army. So, so it's going to be really interesting to see how that resolves. I'm really looking forward to it. But otherwise, I'm just looking forward to having a scrap again. Like, I'm looking forward to a big battle once again. I've got a new battle garment, so I'm really looking forward to seeing how that goes.
That's exciting.
But my prep has been fairly minimal this time.
I was really going to make monstering tunics, like one for each of the
Sure.
barbarian units, but financial reasons didn't really have the money to be splashing out on fabric.
You need to go to Carrion Exchange.
I do need to go there. It's a cheap charity fabric shop near us, but also it's very limited in its opening hours and it's a very long walk.
This is
and it's
true.
not really very public transport accessible relatively. 'Cause, never mind.
Yeah,
Not
fair enough.
that anyone cares about that. But yeah, no, it's all right because I'm going to be able to buy some fabric pretty soon. And I'll make that. But I have actually been gifted some lovely little scraps of fabric to make. Do you know, I made those bags, like dice bags around Christmas time for you guys.
Yeah.
So I've made a couple of those already, and they're like little dice bags that fold out into dice trays, but also trinket bags that fold out into trinket trays. Whatever you want to put in them, that's fine. And the lovely Pearl has donated me a bunch of scrap fabrics of all different colours and patterns. So I will definitely be making those this weekend. Otherwise, it will be too late. But yeah, I should definitely make some of those. That'll be good. Has anyone else done any crafting for this summit?
No.
No.
Well, you
have,
something.
Alex.
Oh, something has
Yeah.
been made for me.
You have been crafting.
Oh, you didn't make it.
No.
You've been crafting.
No,
What?
I mean your drink that you've made.
Your craft
Oh,
mead.
yeah.
It's a form of
yeah.
craft.
I thought you were talking about the pipe pack.
No, that is beautiful. You should talk about that though.
Yes.
But yeah.
So yeah, I've got my cherry mead that I'll be selling after the various responses from the bacon mead, and
Mostly negative.
about 50-50.
It was not
pretty
60
good.
It was not 50-50. It's like 80-20 at a push.
Bacon mead's
I
an
was out there
acquired
selling
taste.
it. I was watching people
For people
crack the
with no
bottle
taste.
and have their
Ooh,
first sip.
Savage.
It was like Marmite. Some people were
Yeah.
like, no, I absolutely hate that. And then some people, like Cricket, for example, were like, that's the best thing I've ever tasted.
Oh, Cricket's
Cricket
the
did-
number one fan.
They absolutely love it.
Cricket does not like it.
Well, anyway, I'm not selling it, and that's the main point. But no,
But you're
I've got-
saying cherry mead, which will
I'm
be
selling-
much more delicious.
indeed.
That's what you were saying.
Bacon mead
Cherry
was an
mead.
Otis speciality.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
And
yeah.
thankfully
Rest in
it died with Otis.
It died with my old character. So yeah, that and kit-wise, a very kind friend of mine who's a leather worker has made me a pipe pouch, which attaches to my hero belt, and it contains all the pipe paraphernalia, the pipe itself, tobacco and whatnot, so I can walk around selling my mead, smoking my pipe, and just having a good old time.
Hell yeah.
Just looking forward to getting back into the field.
Yeah, seeing everybody, just soaking up the vibes. Like you
Yeah.
walk into Anvil, and especially when the tents are sort of set up and everything, and you just feel like you're home. Like
Yeah.
it's just like, I can't explain it other than that, really.
When you go over that grate, isn't it? Like when
Yeah.
you finally get to the venue.
Yeah.
But no, I'm looking forward to just having a chilled event. As you know, Otis was always about meetings, and he was always at the military council.
Such a serious character.
No, he was
real,
not.
a real serious
Oh.
character. He was
That's
all
the joke. Yeah.
Okay, I was like, get to fuck.
Couldn't stop that man. He was going to be the next emperor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I mean, it's a good thing someone killed him before he could.
Yeah, he was ruthless. Well, we'll find out about that on Friday. We're doing whispers through.
Find
the
out in
gate.
play.
Find out
in
what
play,
happened. Yeah.
And there'll be another murder on the horizon.
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
So yeah, I think Bera's going to take it a lot more kind of like laid back than Otis usually would. And
Can you get any more fucking horizontal as a character?
I don't think so. But I thought real life as well. I think it just
Then
kind of
again, you're
goes
just
hand
going
in
to flip
hand.
round and just be upside down.
Might just sleep for the entire event.
Just get you on a sled and just drag you around, sell it with your cherry mead on the sides of it. Like, someone buy cherry mead.
We've said this before. You seem to be a naga.
Yeah, you should be a naga.
What are their characteristics again?
Sort of relaxed and cozy vibes.
Laid back.
Serpentine,
That does sound pretty
scales, fangs.
good. I can't do with shit on my face.
Yeah, that's
You
the.
can do a face paint, just paint it on.
Yeah, but even then I end up rubbing
Yeah,
that
it's
off after
annoying
an
when
hour.
when it's a heat wave and you've got face paint on there.
Yeah. But no, that's about it for old Bera. Just looking forward to stretching out the kit of a new character. It should be good fun. What about you, Tom? What do you got ready?
So, in preparation for this event, I've had a couple of bits of kit commissioned. So, I got myself a new Nietzsche coat. It was meant to be a replacement for the old Nietzsche coat, and it wasn't the same one, despite it looked like it was advertised as the same brand. Had a completely different look and feel.
So it's been a long time, so they've clearly changed sort of the fabric they use. And
Yeah, to be fair, the old Nietzsche coat has been in commission since 2019.
yeah. The old Nietzsche coat's got a worn look because it is worn.
Yeah, and it was better fabric, but luckily Pearl, one of my jackdaws, lovely woman, used to work in fit costume design for theatre, so they're going to spruce it all up and pimp it all up to make it look more leaguish.
Hell yeah.
So I'm looking forward to seeing what wonders she has done with that. I have gone and bought some new boots. I still haven't broke those in, so I'm going to be having to pack many blister plasters. Some lovely French Cavalier style boots, so they kind of go up past your knees. And for the Anvil mud, they're actually hobnailed. So one of the reasons why I'm struggling to break them in is because I don't want to walk around our rented accommodation and just bust up the floor with bloody hobnails.
Yeah.
But they do look the part. It's an OC elitism of mine. I know it's a flaw. I am not happy with my kit unless it has icy footwear.
Yeah, so accessibility and all, and kit ends at the ankles or whatever, and you can wear whatever footwear is comfortable. Except for if you're Tom or potentially Morgan. I feel like Morgan has that vibe as well. You don't like to wear like trainers with your kit, do you?
No,
exactly. Yeah.
I'd just be looking at photographs, and it could be the best photograph in the world, but I'd notice my feet and be like,
I'm big on neutral, comfy boots. You know, something that's not necessarily really in character and in vibey, but also something that's just.
I think they should blend in. So like brown boots.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
And
brown or
ankle
black
support
boots,
is really
depending on-
important, especially if you're taking the battlefield. Ankle support is really important.
Absolutely.
I just wear walking boots because
Yeah.
you're going to be doing 15,000 steps a
I
day.
think you've got that many
you're
people wearing
running around
walking
in the
boots.
woods.
Yeah, I wear
blend in
black
anyway.
walking boots. My shoes
Yeah,
aren't in
exactly.
character. They're
Like,
just soft.
don't wear like neon trainers, but
Yeah,
or
I
high
have.
heels.
I do have some like blue turn shoes that I use.
Yeah, that's those what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
of.
but they're specifically like for when I'm not doing combat. Because when I'm doing combat, I don't want to fall on my ass. Basically.
Yeah, I think especially with combat, you need suitable footwear.
yeah, these are going to be interesting to wear for combat, but
I
they'll
think
be fun.
I think you should wear your hiking boots for combat.
I have a problem. I, as a grown man, I struggle to keep hiking boot laces tied. And then bending over to tie them in
yeah, I
full
suppose
brig
that's fair.
would be, Modesto, can you tie my shoes, please?
It's very Nietzsche though.
Don't
to
you just
get
tie them
Modesto's
like you
tie
would
shoes.
normal laces?
I don't know why. Normal laces stay tied. My
'Cause
hiking
they've got
boots-
those little hooks that you loop the lace around.
Yeah.
I bet you he's doing it too loosely, so they slip off the hooks.
Oh,
I
okay.
bet you.
Either
Without
way,
looking.
I know if I wore hiking boots, I would trip over the laces and take myself out.
Buy
completely.
some shoelaces and put them in your hiking boots.
I have the boots now. I'm going to learn. I'm going to learn to wear the boots and look cool on the battlefield.
Okay.
I'm a stubborn boy. What else have I got? Oh, I bought myself a nice new Nietzsche hat as well. It's been a spenny long dark.
yeah.
So they've recently updated the league brief so they can have wide brim hat, and a wide brim hat I have because I've always wanted one.
It's nice.
Lovely. What wide rim kind of like?
You know, almost like Captain Barbossa's from
Yeah.
Pirates of the Caribbean. So
Gotcha.
Yeah,
no
it has those
fucking
vibes.
tricorns at Empire, but like a wide brim one, kind of scruffy-ish for Nietzsche, big feathers coming out the back. So I'm excited to get that into play.
Very nice.
I don't know if it'll be ready yet, but I've commissioned an official jackdaw signet ring as well, made out of brass. So I'll be excited to see if that's done. It's also, please stop me if I'm going on, the Reapers Festival
Stop.
of the Dead.
I'm joking. Keep going.
So every winter, the league celebrates death and the Reaper. It's a big part of our culture.
One of my favourite festivals.
Yeah, it's fucking sick. We work in tandem with Highguard for that. We have parades. It's all dark because it's still April. You've got torches all around. It's got a real good vibe. But in order to celebrate the Jackdaw's dead over the years since we created the guild, I commissioned a plaque to be made to eulogize all the dead. Bargain price for 4 crowns as well.
That's all right.
It's meant to be
good.
5 crowns, but I bought so many signs from them. They gave me a discount.
So speaking of the Reaper, was it a couple of years ago you had the Reaper come to your camp and do a little thing at the Festival of the Reaper, like almost like a little service, like to honour the dead. What if you guys did that for Otis? You could get the Reaper to come to the Dreadshield camp and do a little thing.
I'm going to hush you there.
Okay.
Plans are in motion.
Oh, okay. Find out and play.
Plans are in motion. Don't you worry. I'll tell you after we've finished.
All right,
Exciting stuff. Exciting
Spicy.
stuff.
I've been talking with a certain Reaper, and I have things. Do not worry.
Ooh, plans.
Yes.
Do you have any plans that you do wish to share with us, Chloe?
Oh fuck. Not really. Without
Too much.
without metagaming too much, and obviously you can't really plan too much OC because it ruins IC. But I've got ideas for what I'm going to do, and like you mentioned, Alex, we've got the Whispers Through the Black Gate. So depending on the outcome for that will depend on another outcome for certain things. But to be honest, like Anwin died last event, so it's not official, but I believe that it will be Rook taking over for field marshalling. So where there's Rook, there's Neve. So maybe a big step for Neve in her military sort of career. Just going to see what the fuck happens, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm just excited to chill about with everyone again.
Yeah.
It's
It's just going to be so nice to be there.
Yeah,
in general.
luckily we've been able to hang out with the Dread Shields kind of a couple of times in the Long Dark, which has been really nice, and it's made the Long Dark feel shorter. But there's nothing quite like being sat around the fire, having a game of Sweeper, and just fucking chilling out.
Those downtime moments at peak, honestly.
And you went to find Otis's body, didn't you?
Yeah, so I went down the sinkhole in attempt to find Otis's body, but I've not. I know what's happened in the Winds for Tharunin, but I've not actually fully read it. But I know that it is fucked. So we're just gonna see what happens. Yeah.
What did you do in your downtime, Kerry?
I've been travelling around a little bit. I've been at Nietzsche's, obviously, a little bit, housekeepering and all that. I bopped through Tharunin and saw Bera and Neve at one point. Just passed through for a little bit of a socialisation.
Oh, yeah, of course, at Grundfoss's.
At
Thorn's Rest.
At Thorn's Rest. Yeah, I bobbed through at Thorn's Rest. Radka's very much like the main reason Radka is Nietzsche's housekeeper is for free room and board in the league, because Radka just wants to travel around. And Tharunin was sort of on the way back home to visit Dad, but it was out the way. But you know what? Radka likes travelling. So would you think Radka would have seen Tristan at all? Or has Tristan been very busy?
Tristan's been in the Barrens.
Radka turned up at House Dulac and was like, "Is Tristan there?"
That's
They were
really
like,
funny
"No."
because the seat of House Dulac is so hard to get to and remote. It's the idea you spent days, weeks trekking through the mountains.
I can see Radka doing that.
And with a pack mule turns up. It's Tristan, and so guard looks over. What? No.
Okay, bye.
He's literally never home.
Yeah.
Thought
I'd try on the off chance.
Boy, Tristan's always on the road.
Yeah. I think we've got a little bit of a franchise almost with hens. Or at least where we are now I think it's Ossium we're in now. Is that the... Yeah, never mind. Where we are now, we've moved there fairly recently, so it's not where our sort of primary location is, so I've probably bobbed through there and seen some people. as well. Yeah,
Very nice.
Radka's just very much. I walk all over the place.
Very nice.
Get back to Nietzsche's house just before he comes back.
Very
I'll be
much
yes,
like
I've been here the whole time cleaning.
You've been subcontracting.
Yeah, but this
So
is the
another
thing.
cleaner.
I was like, Radka doesn't really clean for Nietzsche so much as she's there to know where things are in the disorganized mess. Like Nietzsche will come in and be like, "Where is this?" And Radka will go, "There it is."
When are you guys doing your whispers?
Friday night was it?
Yeah, I believe Friday.
Yeah, okay, because we're doing a whispers on Saturday.
Yeah.
As well, whispers.
So Joe from the Crimson Reapers, who plays Radek, famously now the most important Reaper, one would argue. He's been luckily sorting it because I was like, I feel like Radek owes Neve a little bit. Although Radek has paid his dues and all fair, but so Joe's been sorting it out for me during this downtime. He doesn't fully know yet. But I think Friday night. I haven't got an actual slot, but Friday night.
So much goes on Friday night.
Yeah.
So busy.
the Baron's win just came out.
Yeah, I've just seen the Barons win. I haven't read any of the Barons win.
The only thing I've been a little scanned through it, and the people who went to support the Raven have been invited to go through at midnight on the Friday to go have a chat with some people.
But Tristan, wine clubs at midnight
On Friday?
on Friday.
Abysmal.
I like how you guys have such like serious plans and proper things that you're doing. And my plans are I'm going to have family dinner at the Orc camp. We're going to go get. I can't remember what it was. It was sausage in a bun or something. It is on sale in the Orc camp, so I'm going with my sister and my dad to go get some lunch. And then on Saturday we're going to have a picnic. There might be some puppetry involved.
That's definitely one way to play the game, sure.
Yeah, going to go to Loomies.
I feel like we've got the three of us between you, Tom, and myself, Morgan. Like we've all got such serious plans. We've got so much shit that we need to do, like meetings and fucking wild plot. And then
I'm having picnics in tea rooms.
And then you've got the two of you two, Alex and Kerry, who are just like, yeah, we're just going to chill about.
Yeah.
We've got such wildly different games.
Yeah, it's great.
Nietzsche doesn't really plan his game. He just gets invited to schemes and shenanigans and pretends to know what's going on.
I would like
same.
to do more shenanigans.
Like on Friday night, I'm quite excited that at 9:00 I've been invited as a guest of honor to a meeting and a dinner.
Oh, no.
Because I am
Not a
about
meeting.
a military contract for the future. So me and Modesto are guests of honor. So it's finally Empire realizing I'm an important person.
It's not that you're an important person. It's just you've got
Troops.
30% of the league, which is not many.
It's
Somehow.
not too that small. I think the league's about 250. So compared to Navarre, quite small. But yeah, I'm very hyped. I'm looking forward to getting my throne in a bit for doing sewer quests again this downtime.
Of course, the Rat King.
Fucking love killing rats. I'm waiting for my win that's probably going to drop
Do us a
Wednesday
favour.
night at midnight.
Kill the brain rats.
Kill the brain rats. Yeah.
But what are we without the brain rats?
Normal. Functioning.
I'm looking forward to seeing how much I get in my pack. I've never been a farmer before.
Farmer. Are
Do
you
farmers do well?
Yeah.
Are you joining
Oh.
Where are you
Grundfos's
based?
Farmers Union?
So is Jord.
Is it not through now?
Hercynia or Hercynia, depending on how you feel on any given day, because pronunciations aren't very clear.
They used to police them, but they don't anymore.
There was a document that came out for.
I thought it was
if there's any.
Hercynia.
There was a page on the wiki which told you how to pronounce everything. They've got rid of it now.
Oh, they got rid of it. All right, it's a free for all. I'm from Hercynia.
Depends on your accent.
You need a
Yeah.
bit more phlegm in there.
Sorry for
That must be
anyone listening.
really nice to listen to again.
Enjoy that in your headphones, people.
Yeah.
Enjoy that.
9 crowns.
9 crowns.
Yes.
A throne.
9
Yeah.
crowns to start the event.
Yeah.
Well,
Holy
it's a good
shit.
job Neve's a gold digger, eh?
Oh God, I know. That's where all my money goes. Your trinkets and snacks and things.
Yeah, I have fuck all to show for it either. It's not even like I spend it on armor or shit. Like, I think I've got 2 fucking enchantments on my kit and that's it.
Like, it should be a pretty well-off event then, because I'll be going around selling my mead with Grundfos, who is selling smutty nuts. A shameless plug there. If you want to buy some smutty nuts, there you go.
We did a rating of the new jerkies, and I think I'm
Yes.
really excited about the new jerky that we chose.
Yeah.
That was really good.
So we had a player event in downtime where Steve, Yana, I'm just mixing IC and OC names here.
And Yaquin.
Yaquin, all got together and Steve, in his smutty nuts, he does a mixture of kind of nuts and like fried corn and things like that.
And vegan
vegetarian jerky. Oh, vegan jerky.
And vegan jerky, but they discontinued his usual vegan jerky.
Which is a shame because that was fucking
It was
awesome.
really good. It added like a nice little sweet
Umami.
little chew to the mix. So we had basically kind of like a MasterChef
Taste testing.
taste test type thing. Yeah.
He gave us like a little
It had-
questionnaire to fill out for each of the samples.
Had like actual little spreadsheets of like how would you rate it out of 10? You know, what are your thoughts? What's the
what
mouth
keywords,
feel?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you do buy a bag of smutty nuts, just
Know that it's been hand selected by yours truly.
Yes, it's been product
I
tested.
really liked the one we'd picked in the end.
Yeah, it was really good. There were some terrible vegan jerkies out
It was
there.
a
Cupboardy.
couple of bad ones, yeah.
Careful with your purchases,
Cupboardy, mouldy
guys.
limes from the bottom of the walk-in.
Yeah, but don't worry, those aren't in the smutty nuts.
Just the ones that we don't like.
But yeah, I think that's pretty much my plans at least.
Yeah.
Anyone got anything else they got planned for?
Oh, we're contracted to fight for Wintermark again, so I'm happy.
Gross.
That's going to be exciting. You know,
Merc Life.
Hurst Hall were actually pretty good to
Hurst
fight
Hall.
with last
Oh.
time. Plus,
There's-
they have money.
I think there's like 4 wind markers that I can tolerate.
4.
But that's because I don't go out of my way to interact with them.
You
wind
know,
markers.
I
So
think-
feel free to prove me wrong.
I mean,
but
they have a subpar podcast, but I think I can just about tolerate Heather. They're a pretty cool Wintermark.
Are they
they're
in
alright
the- are they in
considering they've got no
Wintermark?
kneecaps.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, rough.
Morgan wears one as a necklace. As
Yeah,
a
all the
trophy.
time. Corvin Hall as well. You know the Corvin
Yeah,
Hall
I
guys.
like- that's
Are they
what
the 4?
Yeah, they are the 4.
I thought like Corbin Hall was about 100 strong.
I don't
Yeah, but
know,
I
but
know
we had the own
3
4
of
of them.
Wait, 4, 3. Andrew,
No,
Kieran, Drew.
Isaac.
Oh, I
4.
didn't know Isaac
yeah,
was.
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
Isaac's
okay.
Corvin. It's Isaac Corvin Hall? Isaac's Wintermark, anyway.
All right, well, yeah, there's 5 winter markers, but I've not really interacted with many winter markers, and if I have, I've been met with much hostility.
I don't go to Wintermark
And whether
that
it's-
often, to be honest.
And
Like,
there has been one particular I'm not going to talk about it, but there has been one winter marker on the field that I have interacted with that didn't go particularly well.
I think the issue with Wintermark is that they're out of the way.
Yeah.
Like, you don't go through
That's it, I
Wintermark
don't
to
really
get to
see
anything.
Dawn either, really, because you're both on that other field.
It is out of the way. The main I think the only reason I've ever gone to Wintermark, or one of the only reasons, is the guy that does pizza there.
oh, yeah.
I need to go to that.
He's there doing the dough. He's there stretching the
So
dough out.
good.
I guess people come
And
to...
there's the ramen at Wintermark now as well, and that's really good.
I guess people come to Dawn as well because the Glory Squire's there.
I go to Wise Guys. Wise Guys is good. I get the Jackdaws discount.
I
Jack
pop
Dog
through
discount.
Dawn when I come to see you sometimes,
Yeah.
Yeah, Wise,
and you're not usually there
Wise,
anyway.
Wise Guys as a bar is guaranteed to at least have some chairs.
Yeah, very true, very true.
And the
good
ale's
drink.
good.
Yeah.
I get my kettle of ale from there.
We're on the Glory Square again.
Yay!
Yeah, there's we've kind of grouped together, me, as ourselves and House Guild Darren as
I thought
the...
you were out of character.
I am the cat. I do like it.
but do like it, yeah.
We've got it's called Lakes Guard because it's like people on the Semilac in Dawn, and we were camping together, which is fun.
Nothing gets me happier than when seeing the IC camp plans. It's like, yeah, it's almost time. I know where I'm going to be.
Yeah, oh, I'm so
Vibes are
hyped.
going to be high.
So hyped. I can't believe it's been. No, actually, I can. 7 months.
It's felt like
It's
7 months.
really felt
Yeah,
like 7
like it feels
months
like a
this
long time since Hunter's Feast. Never mind.
Yeah, God.
Other than Hunter's Feast, I've not done any player events, so
No.
Nietzsche hasn't been out since September.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
Can't wait to see the Dread Shields and have a game of sweeper and just chill around the camp.
Can't wait to smell like campfire.
Going to at least one tournament this time. It's not like E4 last time where I had like 4 or 5 tournaments in one
Yeah.
event.
We haven't even hit the field this year. I've already got 5 new Jackdaw recruits.
Oh my God.
It's people bringing their friends. How dare they bring their friends to this amazing hobby, which will probably change your life for the better? How dare they? And bring me more tax.
Yeah, that's true. Look, you're just there to get rich. We understand.
You've got out all the coffers to count everything.
Oh yeah,
today.
There's
the
nothing in there.
poor jackdaws. Yeah, yeah,
There's a few rings, a spider,
yeah,
a
sure.
picture of myself.
Yeah, no boss notes
Of course,
or
there's a
anything.
picture of yourself.
I have so many portraits of myself. I have 3 Nietzsche portraits.
That feels like a Tristan move, but I don't have.
You need to get a Tristan
I have.
painting
I only have one. It was of me, Nietzsche, and Gwyn.
Gwyn, yeah.
You got the one I
can't
did you
believe-
for Christmas the other year, where you're Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. But
And we
it's
got you your
Tristan.
chibi.
Sorry,
And we got you your chibi.
Yeah.
that's true. But that's not an IC. portrayal. You know what I mean? Me having portrayals was always fine. It's like the fact that Tristan doesn't have pictures of himself.
Yeah, like the Nietzsche one on the shrine.
There absolutely is in the High Tower a huge portrait of Tristan.
I feel like Neve needs one.
I think an icy portrait of all of us to hang up in the studio would be
That would be
nice.
perfect. Yeah, over there, just above the fireplace. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the lighthouse.
In
That
the
is now
lighthouse.
rebuilt.
Yeah, this lighthouse that we're in. Yeah, right now.
Yeah, after Tommy's-
Insert wave sounds. No, I definitely feel like Neve needs a portrait. So if there are any artists out there, feel free.
We didn't discuss this beforehand, but I have a question that might be quite good, so we can compare by the end of the year. Does everyone have a goal they want to hit, or something they want to have done by the end of this year of Empire?
Like an in-character goal.
Yeah. Well, no, like an out-of-character goal for what you want to have done in the game.
No, I know, but I meant like I want to make all my monstering kits, but that's not an in-character goal. If you know what I mean.
I see what you're saying. So,
Yeah.
something you want to do with your Empire character, I guess, is what I'm asking.
Okay.
Yes. Field Marshal.
You want Field Marshal?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I feel like I maybe might get there this year because whether it's going to be Rook, I think, taking it. It's not official, but I think it's going to be Rook taking it anyway. And like I just previously mentioned, wherever there's Rook, there's Neve. So there might be an event where Rook goes, I mean, yes, it's technically me, but I'll let you do all the shouting and the orders and I'll just stand back for a second if they're feeling nice, but we'll see. But yeah, I maybe might achieve it this year, but that has always kind of been my sort of goal with that. So it's just come about a lot quicker than I thought.
I think mine would be just to try and
Survive.
don't die, and just have a chilled out good time. Are we gonna revisit these recordings?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Cringe.
I can't wait for you to be in like a really senior position. Like I failed. I failed miserably.
Watch Bera become senator. Bera for senate.
Slipped and ended up emperor.
Do a Nietzsche, fail upwards.
What about you, Kerry? What have you got going on?
I don't know if I have a particular like goal. Obviously, I'm pretty chill.
Learn to fight.
There. Yeah, well, I mean, if I'm going on the battlefield, I'm wanting to work on my like mage armor and my actual like battle kit. And it would be nice to go out more. I'd just be going out with a healing block though. I'm not going to be like fighting unless I'm monstering. Monstering, I'm a little bit more. I've got more goals in terms of going out and monstering and getting out like that. Maybe more than my actual character. Yeah, I don't really have goals. I don't have aspirations or dreams.
Well,
I'm just there to vibe.
I just want to have fun. I just want to vibe.
have fun.
Yeah, my
There you
goal
go.
is to have lots of fun.
Lovely.
cringe.
Yeah.
What about you, Tom? The first person to reach 1 million thrones?
I don't know. So this might sound like
As
a
if.
really strange statement considering Merchant Prince and I played for a year. I kind of want to start playing the game a bit more seriously.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe a small goal to start off with, like learning how to build a sinecure, for example. Get something up built
It's
on the
like
map.
engage in the actual mechanics of the game.
Yes, I have made it incredibly far with not knowing the vast majority or engaging with any of the rules.
I've changed my mind. I've got a goal. I want to meet an Eternal and maybe go to an encounter tent.
And going to encounter 10, yeah.
I
cool.
want. Yeah,
that would
that'd
be
cool.
sick. An encounter tent would be fun.
Yeah, I want to get into that side of the game, like the Eternals and stuff. Like, hopefully, I've got something from Lashnar in my character pack after I sent him a letter last summer.
What's yours, Morgan?
I want to have led my lance on the battlefield, but I also would like to be in a more concrete position of influence. I think is what I want to do. I want to be. I want to be.
Senator?
I want to be in a not necessarily senator, but I want to be in a position of like influence within Dawn.
I know.
But yes, we'll see how that
I'm
goes.
thinking of mine.
But yes, that's what I want looking to do this year is to make some progress in that direction. But yes, if there's nothing else, I do have like the final thing to cover, unless anyone else wants to cover anything else.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Right. So.
Here we go.
So, Emma's joining us to this event, and she has sent me with a mission. So, for those of you who are aged between the ages of, I'm going to say, 26 to maybe 29, 30, might remember a TV show called The Hoobs.
fuck.
And Emma's become gently obsessed with the
Jesus
fact that we're all
Christ.
we're all hoobs on the hoobmobile going down to Anvil. The only person that's not done the quiz is Tom.
I refuse.
So we're going to
do the quiz.
we're going to do it.
We'll just do it without him knowing. We'll just randomly ask him the questions over the weekend.
We're doing it right now. We're doing it right now. Tom.
Oh, we're doing it right
We're going
now.
to find out which hoob you
In
are.
a hugely
Yeah,
procrastinating mood.
we're doing it right here,
All
right
we
now.
have to do is just pick an answer.
All right. From the 6 colours, right?
Okay.
Someone needs to keep track of the numbers.
Purple.
I got it. I'm on it.
A-Dog's on it.
Are you purple immediately? Your favourite colour's
Yeah,
purple?
that is his favourite colour.
We don't have to hit any of the other options, then
Nope.
that's fine.
Purple.
I mean, look
out
at
of
what he's wearing.
Wait, what number's purple?
Oh, shit, yeah, 1.
One.
I'm
Right.
number 1.
What is your favourite hobby? 1, worrying. 2, collecting things.
Collecting
3,
things.
Listen.
2, collecting things. Cool, we're moving
All right.
through it.
Powering on.
We'll never know. He might have liked
But now
discovering
the
new
listeners
things.
can't do it
We'll
at
never
home
know.
either.
Sorry?
Now the listeners can't do it.
That's true.
Oh, fuck. I'm
You've
a
ruined
jerk.
it.
Right, do you know
You've
what?
ruined the podcast.
I'm
Tom.
going from the top, but we already know Tom's answers. So, what is your favourite colour? 1, purple. 2, green. 3, pink. 4, orange. 5, blue. 6, yellow. What is your favourite hobby? 1, worrying. 2, collecting things. 3, arts and crafts. 4, discovering new things. 5, acquiring knowledge. Or 6, singing/music.
Still sticking with
Right.
collecting things.
Although they might know the answers, but they won't know which to correlate them to.
Well, they'll have to write in and I'll tell them.
Fair
Oh,
enough.
God, my...
Comment.
comment.
Comment down below if you want us to post.
Oh, that's some good
If you
engagement.
want your answer,
That's some good
If you
engagement.
want to have access to this quiz, let us know and we'll post it on the official
Top tier
Facebook page
podcast.
of Larps.
Yeah, this is it. This is
I can't
engagement.
wait for the pre-lap thumbnail to just be the who.
Yeah.
How would your friends describe you? Open bracket, positive, close bracket. 1, punctual, businesslike. 2, cool and relaxed.
No.
3, sympathetic, caring, and enthusiastic.
No.
4, adventurous. 5, eccentric and independent. Or
Yes.
6, musical and hardworking.
I think it's going to have to be the independent.
No,
side.
the
Yeah,
eccentric.
it's
Eccentric and
almost-
independent, yeah.
Yeah.
5.
Oh, right.
It's the same one, yeah.
How would your friends best describe you? Open bracket, negative, close bracket. 1, worried, bossy, bit irritating. 2, slow, makes mistakes, greedy, shy, scared to leave the house. 3, intense, sometimes a bit much. 4, won't sit still, won't stop talking, scary driver, that was me. 5, bit of a know-it-all. 6, noisy AF, 3 people in a trench coat.
3 people in a trench coat.
No, 3.
Yeah.
Are you noisy or you're intense and sometimes a bit much?
Intense and a bit too much. Do you remember the first time we played?
You're not doing this quiz. Tom, how would
I'm
your friends
having an
describe
To
input.
be
you?
fair, Chloe, if that's your response, it
Well,
kind of
this is what
links
your
into
friends
noisy
describe
and
you as.
intense anyway.
Okay, cool. 6.
6.
Pick your favourite cocktail. 1, cosmopolitan. 2, pina colada. 3,
I do
strawberry
like getting caught in the
daiquiri.
rain.
4, Negroni. 5, martini. 6, purple rain.
It have to be a old man's pina colada.
Pina colada number 2.
Shout.
Pick your ideal holiday.
I know which one this
Number
is.
1, there is an itinerary. It's very important and must be stuck to at all costs. 2, a holiday can be at home, right? 3, museums, gardens, inspiring places. 4, extreme sports holiday. 5, a highly cultured holiday where I come back knowing everything about that destination. I've lived like a local. 6, bars, clubs, drink, drugs, love, hugs, XOXOX.
Okay, that one.
It's either 3 or 6.
Can I combine 3 or 6?
No,
No,
pick
you have to
one.
pick one.
Humans cannot be multiple facets. You're only
fair.
one thing.
With me, you and Chloe would have to be number 6.
6.
Just with
Yeah,
2
I
drinks
can see
down,
that.
we're on a
The
sesh.
3 of us are fucking
3
awful
drink sesh
together,
makers.
my friend.
Right, last one. Favourite ice cream. 1.
Oh, I didn't do this one.
Well, no, because
Bonus
Kerry
question,
broke
you
the
had a
quiz.
Tiebreaker.
Favorite ice cream: 1, mint choc chip. 2, tutti frutti. 3, strawberry. 4, lemon sherbet. 5, bubblegum. Or 6, Neapolitan.
Bubblegum.
Bubblegum. That's 5.
Why is pistachio not a...
Right, Alex. Which do we have the most numbers of?
So the tiebreaker was useless. We have
Mostly
almost one of each. The only recurring numbers are 2 and 6, and we have 2 of each.
Oh God!
I broke the quiz again.
Oh right. Okay.
Oh, and 2 5s.
Oh my God!
So the
You two have
tiebreaker
broken
made
the
it a
quiz
bigger
again.
tie.
The tiebreaker tied it tighter.
Oh my God!
Toy like a toy.
Toya.
Tom has broken the quiz. Emma, what do we do?
So, people, you'll have to tune into next episode to find out which
Oh.
who Tom is.
Yeah, find out in
Cliffhanger.
play. We'll tell you on the
Yeah,
thing if you
right.
come and ask us. We'll figure it out.
We'll assign you a hoob off air.
In the meantime, let us know who you are.
Yeah. Who
They don't
you?
know what the
Do you
answers are.
be?
Who?
They can just decide though, or they can ask us for the quiz and we'll send it to
I
them.
think we should do a Pokemon version.
Pokemon.
God, I
There's
catch
got to be a thing online for that. Excellent. Is there anything else we want to add before we go?
Hire the jackdaws with the best mercs. And
Don't
come to
hire the
Hens
jackdaws.
Theatre.
Weather's meant to be good,
Theatre.
but take extra socks.
Yeah, extra socks.
Yeah, just in case.
Sun cream.
Oh,
Yeah, don't forget
Yes.
sun cream, even though it's cold,
It's meant to be
especially
quite
if you're
warm.
bald.
I think the lowest degree it's meant to be is like 12.
waterproof
Yeah.
as well. Can we all just have a think back to packing up E1 last year?
It's not meant to rain until the Monday. However, I will not
There's
trust
no
it fully.
guarantees. Yeah.
Make sure you got enough tent bags.
Yep.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, we didn't.
Then
order
make sure you got your
proper
tent
for the
poles.
Long dark.
Yeah, make sure you got your tent
Morgan.
Oh my. I think that's it. I think we've done a pretty good hyping up. Please let us know what you're thinking of doing.
I have a new.
E1.
I have a character goal.
Oh,
Okay.
Do we have a character goal? Not just an achievement, but a character goal for this year. Like what you want your characters to be. So I want Neve to be more approachable.
Oh.
never gonna happen.
I want people to come and interact with Neve.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I would like from this year is for
I'd
people
like
to
to
actually
have
come and
some-
talk to her and not be scared.
Yeah, I'd like to have some more actual role play conversations. I feel like I end up, because I play in a very chill way and I hang out with people who also play in a very chill way, it sort of slips into almost like out of character a little bit more
Yeah.
often.
I must admit, I do enjoy just being Tristan Dulac for a whole weekend
Yeah.
and not coming out of it. And then at the end of the weekend, it was like 7
What a
months.
dream!
I
Like
come out the other
re-emerging
side.
from a
Yeah, I come out I'm like, oh my god.
Any
Awesome.
character goals?
Maybe try and have 4 packs of smutty nuts rather than the usual 2 or 3 on a
That-
given day.
Break your
That's
own
a
Pushing the
wise
boat
goal.
out, but
Yeah,
sure.
and it keeps
Bees with that
Grundfos
new
in
jerky.
business. Yeah, true.
I think for me, it's kind of understanding more of the politics and mechanics economically of the league. As a dyslexic person, I listen/read those reads and it goes over my head. So putting extra work into understanding
Sure.
what X equals up to and keeping the denominations in my head. It's like, I know rings, crowns, and thrones, how much they equal to, but when someone says 350 rings, please, I'm like, oh.
To be fair, that would be, 7.5 crowns. Just
Yeah,
under a
there
throw.
you go.
Maths.
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 But yeah, so Mike, like circling back, if you see Neve on the field, come and interact with her.
17
Hello,
and a half
in
crowns.
character.
She will not maybe. No promises, actually. She might not stab you, but
She probably won't.
she might though. But come and interact with her. Take your chances. Take a risk.
Yeah. Live
Gamble
your
a bit.
life.
Live
Yeah.
live on the edge.
And if Neve's mean to you, come to Nietzsche, buy him a drink, and he'll let you console yourself.
He won't listen. He just wants the free drink.
Yeah.
Neve and Nietzsche barely know each other.
No, we barely know each other. Like,
I think the only person that actually really knows Neve here now is Tristan. Radka
Yeah.
and Neve have barely interacted. Bera and Neve
Radka knows
maybe
the
somewhat.
dread shields sort of in general more than Neve specifically. Yeah.
I think the only person that has really fully interacted with Neve and properly is probably Tristan.
Yeah.
I mean, Bera and Neve.
Yeah, the
were-
interaction wasn't great recently.
Oh well, yeah, but that was Tristan's fault for being a knob.
the friendship holiday where we all go together and never spend any time together.
I found out what you are.
Ooh.
It was told me.
Go on,
The quiz is
Drum
told
roll,
me.
please.
You are
go one hand.
you are Hooby Doodoo,
who the hell is Hooby Doo
Is he
Doo?
the
a
blue one?
robotic primate that hatches from an egg who lives in Hoobland with Hubba Hubba and Auntie Hattie. He changes from being a screamer to being a giggler when he's cuddled and cheered up. Either Auntie Hattie or Hubba Hubba. Chaos Goblin, ruins quizzes, cannot be tamed, anarchist.
This is the most accurate quiz ever.
It's just made for Tom. I do like the fact that you and I got the same because that feels very on par.
Yeah.
So what was your hoob? Sorry.
Roomy.
No, Roma.
Oh, close.
I got groove.
Yeah.
No, we got the orange one.
I got the green one.
I'm the Tourette's. What are they called?
The motorettes.
The Motorettes.
Okay.
Yeah. The little robots.
Made up by the 3 members Tootle, Timp and Twang.
Fair
Is it
enough.
she, he at the
I'm
pronouns?
3 whole people.
And on that note,
yes.
it's time for you to do your final spiel.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up. Thank you very much, everybody, for listening. We hope you have a wonderful time in the field. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, complaints, want to know where you can track Tom down to kill him for any wrongdoings,
Do it.
you can
Do us
find
all a
us
favour.
at Larps and Tarps across all social media. And you can also get in touch with us at fabletop@gmail.com. If you would like to get £15 off your first Empire ticket, you can find our discount codes in the episode description below. We would love it for you to get in contact with us, comment and share, but there is something that you have to do if you're a listener of Larps and Tarps, is you have to leave us a 5-star review. You leave us 5 stars and a review if you can. And if you leave us a 5-star review, I am legally obliged to read it out on air. It's been used as an opportunity to advertise somebody's business before. If you've got any opinions you want to push, as long as it won't get me cancelled, I will read it out. But apart from that, thank you very much, everyone, for listening. And we will see you in a field very soon.
Thanks,
Goodbye.
Bye.
Woo!